Alright, so I'm uploading another video right now, but here we are. The newest pity mechanic in the game, summon points. Or is what they call it right now, summon points. For those that don't know, Dokkan Fest coins, Carnival coins, yellow coins, blue coins, they've all been out for a while. They were another version of pity where you can actually use them to exchange for characters in the Baba shop. However, you were not able to use them to get the newest Dokkan Fest units until very recently, which is, I believe, like, I can say last year in October. It was when God of Vegeta came out. No, this was way earlier than that, actually, is when they started using, like, yellow coin LRs to give us pity for them, specifically to use 200 coins to use them or to actually get them. Now, recently, since the past producer's letter where they've introduced it, they didn't do that for the, what you call it, LR Kalen Khalifa's banner, but they're doing it for this one specifically. I guess we're just waiting to introduce just a regular Dokkan Fest so that people can summon on them and all that stuff. There is some specific criteria you have to meet to get these points, obviously. Let's just read over this first. So, starting from the Dokkan Fest that becomes available, which is obviously this one. This is the first banner that introduces the mechanic. Mercenary Tau. Now, of course, this is not the best banner to summon on. But we could be seeing some potential EZAs, specifically the ones that are in the 2022 era. They're going from Yamcha, the Gammas, and then Captain Ginyu. People are speculating the Gammas to get EZA'd. I wouldn't be opposed to it, honestly. They are on the mission execution category, so if they do get an EZA, that'll be solid. Or we can get Captain Ginyu as an EZA, which would be very, very odd, but who knows. But yes, this is the banner that introduces the summon point pity mechanic. The way that this particularly works, essentially, I think you have to do multis, but let's read this over. So summon points can be obtained by performing multi-summons with Dragon Stone. So you can't do singles, unfortunately. If you somehow cheat out the system and get very lucky, getting the most shiniest new unit on the banner, you won't get summon points. That you just don't. But if you do multis, you do. I believe you get 10 points per multi, give or take. If I remember, if I've heard this correctly, but I'm going to be wrong. In certain summon events up to the third multi, which means you get up to 3 sets of points. Summon events that feature new units such as Dokkan Fest, Legendary Summons, or Legendary Summon Carnivals. The amount of obtainable points, the amount of points differs between summon events. Oh yeah, that's true because there are some cases where there will be like step up banners where they'll give you less characters with having to pay less stones, or you get a full multi for less stones. Like, I don't know, the New Year step up banner where they give you like 20 stones for the first step and 25 for the next and so forth. So you do get less points for that. But that's pretty much the only difference I can see from it. When oh yeah, right here, when multi summon discounts are available, only is displayed. Summon points can be obtained from the following timing. So as long as it displays this, you will be able to get the points from the first 3 multis you get. The first 3 multis performed with Dragon Stones after discount period. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, I see. So you can only get it if it's during the time limit and it's during the first 3 multis after the discount period. So basically what they're saying is get it during the time period or the discount period, and then you can also get it after, which is not the greatest idea, but it's still there. It exists. Now, please note that that points cannot be obtained after the 4th multi. So this is going to be consistent throughout every banner that releases, starting from Mercenary Taos. It's not difficult to understand. It's just there's a limit. And I'm pretty sure people will abuse it if they took down that limit. So let's say it wasn't 3 available anymore. It's just like unlimited amount of points now. For every set amount of points you get, you can actually get the newest shinies, not just the newest unit, but also previous units that have been released, which I'll talk about at the very end. Please note that blah 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 is not displayed. You will not get the free multi summon for the third multi. Wait, what? Please note that if the text only the time is not displayed, you will not get a free multi summon for. Oh, I was like, wait, what the hell? No, it just says that if there's no discount timer to get buy 3 get 1 free, then you're not getting a free multi. That's it. Okay, sure. How to use them? 300 summon points can be exchanged for a specific ticket for a carnival or a Dokkan Fest, and that could be exchanged at the Baba shop. You can exchange for either of these characters. So for the Dokkan Fest specifically, the period goes from October 2024, which is Vegeta, up to May 2025. Right now, which is Hits and Goku, and that includes the anniversary LR. So if it goes up all the way to next May, that includes the 11th anniversary LRs and all the other gizmos and whatnot. For the Carnival banners, it goes up from August 2024, which was about, let's call it 8 months ago, 9 months ago ish, to now, which is killing Khalifa, of course. This is not a bad thing, honestly. It does incentivize people to pull on each banner, which you technically don't have to, even though they do limit up to 3 times. I'd say if you're a whale, it's worth it. If you're a pay-to-play player, it's worth it. Free-to-play, I don't suggest, in my opinion. I might not suggest it at all, actually. But if you're desperate and wanting to get a unit that, even though they're on the banner currently, like the newest one, and you want to get them later, sure, save up your 300 points or more. I think let me see. They didn't specify a particular max limit, right? Yeah, it just says it takes 300 points to exchange for either of these tickets, but it doesn't mean that's the max limit that you can keep for your summon points. You can definitely keep more than this, so sure. I can definitely live with this because it now gives players an incentive to incentivize another pity system. So not only do we have the Dokkan Fest, not only do we have the Dokkan Fest coins or Carnival coins or whatnot, but we also have the pity points, or the summon points to be exact. Is it worth it? I'd say so. Yeah, go ahead. It's nice to have those points, but it depends on the banner. So, that's one thing I'll say about it. Honestly, would I do it? Probably so. Depends on when the next banner's gonna come out, which is next 2.5 weeks ish. We're also getting an EZA, so I assume sometime this week is when we're gonna get announced, because I haven't heard much content recently, so I have to look over that. But yeah, this is a nice touch. I like it. One thing that could be a potential negative, really, is what you call it. How long this is gonna take? So if you're getting max of 30 points is what I'm assuming, per banner that releases, on that includes like discounts and all that stuff, right? I assume if it's just every 2 every month, which is 60 points, your max that you get 300 points on is 5 months. However, if it's like a big celebration that has discounts and no discounts, plus the next set of banners that have discounts and no discounts, that's a total of, I believe, 120 points from just that 1 month or 2, and then whatever comes out after that. So it just really depends on like how they're setting up their banners and how they're being released. So you could be actually getting more points than normal, but at minimum, it should be about in 5 months, you'll be seeing like up to maybe 10 units being added onto this particular list. But of course, like I said, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more, but that's just, let's say you do get 300 points. Okay, what if you're saving more? That's fine. You don't have to use those points for for the newest units that are listed here or more. But it's worth it. It's worth it to a certain degree. I think I like it because it also gives you the option to choose units that you haven't pulled from previous banners. So there you go. I don't mind at all. But let me know what you guys think of this pity system, this summon point system and whatnot. I think this is good. I think this is good. Of course, people are gonna say it's bad. It just depends, really. Just like I said, it's just another alternative to getting pity. That's what I should be saying. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.